to this session, and in this session we are going to discuss the syntax of creating classes and object in Python. So this is the basic syntax of class, which is very simple. It starts with the keyword class, then we have to give class name followed by colon, and then so all the statements are indented within the definition of the class. So this is the basic class definition. And one very important concept in this is the concept of constructor. So let's discuss constructor first before moving ahead. So constructor in object-oriented programming is a special method that is automatically called when an object of a class is created. And its primary purpose is to initialize the object's variables or state, or in simple word, it is used to set up initial values. So in Python we have a special function for this, and this is defined by double underscore init followed by double underscore. So here the syntax is class name. Under this we are defining our constructor, and constructor is a method, so it starts with def. It has a special name in Python, and its name is double underscore init followed by double underscore. Here these are actually two underscores. Two underscore in the beginning, then we have init, then followed by two another underscores, and then in the brackets we have to pass self as first parameter. So always self will be one of the parameter for constructor. Actually it refers to class, and then we can pass other parameters as per our requirement. After giving proper indentation we can provide the full code. So here the double underscore init double underscore method is the constructor. Self parameter is a reference to the instance of class. So as I mentioned, every constructor should have at least self as a parameter, and it is a reference to the instance of the class. It is used to assign the values to the objects, and you can pass other parameters after self to initialize the attributes of the object, which are indicated here as parameter 1 and parameter 2. Let's understand this with one example. So let's suppose we are creating a class car. I'm defining a constructor for this. So def, then double underscore init followed by another double underscores, and here you can see that self is the parameter which will refer to the class itself. Then we have other attributes like make, model, and year. We are taking these as 3 parameters, and the values of these 3 parameters are actually assigned to the attributes of the object that we are going to create. So the value of make is equal to self.make, model is self.model, self.year is equal to year, so that all these values which we are taking through parameters will be assigned to the object of the class. And this is the code to create object. So here you can see we are creating an object my underscore car, and that is one object we are creating from a class car, and we are specifying 3 parameters: Toyota Camry 2022. So Toyota will be make, it will be assigned to self.make. So actually this will become the make for my car. Then we are assigning Camry as a model, which will be assigned to self.model. In this case will become the model value for my car, and the year value for my car will be set as 2022. So this is the constructor. Let's move to Python to implement this class car. So this is the code for the implementation of class car. So here you can see that I am defining a constructor with double underscore init double underscore, and as I mentioned the first parameter is self. Then I am passing other attributes like make, model, year, and color. So the values of these parameter is assigned to self.make.model.year and .color. Self just refers to class itself, so it will help us to assign the values to objects. So here you can see that I'm creating one object with name my underscore car1 from the class car, and during creation of this object I'm passing the values for all attributes like make, model, year and color. So I'm specifying the value for make as Toyota, model as Camry, year and color, and all these values are assigned to my car1, which is object, and these are actually initialization for make, model, year and color for object my car1. Similarly, we can also create another object my underscore car2 from class car, and it is optional to specify the name of parameters. We can even directly pass the values like this: Honda Accord 2020 red. So these values will be used to initialize the values for object my car2. So here in this example usage, we are creating two objects, one as my underscore car1 and second is my underscore car2. Then we can also use those instances and we can access the values of make, model, color and year for particular object by writing object name dot attribute. So here you can see that in order to access the make for my underscore car1, I just need to use object name dot make. Here I'm accessing the color for second object, which is my underscore car2 dot color. So it's important to remember that in order to access the attributes and methods, we have to use object name dot attribute name or method name. So here this is object name dot, then I am accessing its attribute make, and here I am accessing its attribute color. So here we are printing the value of make for my car1 and color for my car2. Let's run this code. So you can see that make for my car1 is Toyota and color for my car2 is red. Yeah, so we have implemented this. In next session we will implement student class, will help you to understand the usage of object-oriented programming in more detail. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.